A conversation will soon take place between President David Granger and the opposition leader on the appointment of the next Commissioner of Police. This is as a result of the approval by the National Assembly of the nominees for the Police Service Commission. Minister of Social Cohesion and Chairman of the Standing Committee on Appointments, Dr. George Norton, moved the motion for the adoption of the 11th report of the committee, which was presented in the House in April.
The committee agreed to proceed with the appointment of members of the commission. Thereafter, the members present unanimously, the members present at the meeting unanimously agreed that the following persons would be nominated for appointment to the Police Service Commission. 1, Mr. Paul Edmund Slow, DSM, Retired Assistant Commissioner. 2, Mr. Clinton Andrew Conway, Retired Assistant Commissioner of Police. 3, Ms. Vesta Geneva Adams, Retired Woman Assistant Commissioner of Police. And 4, Ms. Claire Alexis Jarvis, Retired Woman Assistant Commissioner of Police. At the 31st meeting of the committee held on Wednesday, April 11, 2018, members present unanimously adopted the 11th report on the appointment of members of the Police Service Commission. The committee recommends that Mr. Paul Edmund Slow, that Mr. Clinton Andrew Conway, and Ms. Vista Geneva Adams and Ms. Claire Alexis Jarvis as the National Assembly's choice to the President for appointment as members of the Police Service Commission.
The Police and/or the Public Service Commission make appointments to public office and can remove and exercise disciplinary control over persons holding or acting in such offices. The Commission's life had expired in August 2017. Former Home Affairs Minister Clement Rohi argued that there were no meaningful consultations for the recommendations of the names for the Police Service Commission.
Mr. Speaker, there was no meaningful consultation as called for in the Constitution to constitute this new body. And by the way, Mr. Speaker, what is resentful in respect to the Constitution, in respect to the composition that we are now considering, there's not one civilian. Traditionally, Mr. Speaker, the last Police Service Commission had at least one civilian.
President David Granger had directed that all police promotions be put on hold. In explaining his decision, the president said that he felt that the integrity of the process was compromised and that it would not be in the public's interest to proceed with those promotions. The head of state had pointed out too, quote, "There is a danger that persons who were not qualified would be recommended for supersession and persons who were qualified would be left behind," unquote. A perusal of the list for promotion by retired Commissioner Silal Prasad shows that Prasad wanted Assistant Commissioner of Police Clifton Hicken to be promoted to Deputy Commissioner of Police, while former Crime Chief Senior Superintendent Wendell Blanham to be promoted to Assistant Commissioner. Prasad did not make any recommendation for David Ramnarine, who is the acting top cop.
You have 5 Assistant Commissioners, 7 Senior Superintendents, 7 superintendents, 32 cadets who are to be promoted as assistant superintendents, and 34 inspectors. All of these vacancies have to be filled by this commission. We shall watch carefully every move you make. Every move you make, we will be watching you to see how it will unfold. We will be watching to see how it will unfold, Mr. Speaker.
Retired Assistant Commissioner Paul Slow, commonly known among police officers as a wrong man, heads the list of persons to be appointed to the Police Service Commission. That announcement has several senior ranks of the Guyana Police Force literally at the edge of their seats, according to well-placed sources. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.